Hey beautiful people, so I hope everyone is doing really well and doing their best to stay safe and stay healthy and stay just really careful and responsible through everything going on right now. I know I've told you guys before, I don't really feel like I want to talk about makeup right now. I don't really feel like I do, even though I love makeup so much, and I put some on the other day and it made me feel good. But there is like this part of makeup and beauty that feels kind of vain, and it's not right. The reason why I got into makeup is because of the way it made me feel. I don't want to like lose that through all of this, but like, you know, you have your days where like sometimes you feel better than others, just facts. So it kind of feels like, you know, like skincare and like taking care of your health and self-care is like the only way to really kind of do something for yourself right now to boost yourself up. Skincare feels like very real. It feels very raw. I'm ready to talk about it because I'm actually using it. One thing that I've been using all the time, and I'm so happy to be able to share it with everyone right now, is our chin lift and also our thirst trap. So we just launched this mask in particular, thirst trap. I'm going to DIY it. I'm going to kind of dupe it DIY, but also do something really cool in this video with you guys. Hopefully you guys love it. This is amazing. So I'm going to try half of this on half of my face, and then we're going to do something else on the other half. So anyways, I'm going to open this up really quickly. Oh, I will tell you guys, it is dripping in juice. Now, Thirst Trap is full of like mostly aloe vera. It has hollyhock rose, caffeine, sodium hyaluronate, and niacinamide. It has some really interesting ingredients. I'm going to make my own. So I have some aloe vera pieces right here. This is actually picked from my outside of my house. I actually picked it yesterday, and I feel like it got a little brown because I put it in a bag and I put it in the fridge. I don't know if you're supposed to do that. True story, I grew up on a budget. I just never went to a salon growing up. So I know how to do a lot of like the salon things, including like gel nails. I've tried with acrylic nails. I need to try more. My hair color, I've always done it myself. I still do a lot of it myself. I also like to mess around with DIYs, and aloe vera has been something I've loved to mess around with, but it is stanky. It smells like the worst BO in the world. It smells like somebody who smells. Ooh, I can smell the BOs coming slowly. So I just cut it a little bit. I'm now just going to slit it in half. Look at that, I just basically sliced it. It's like slimy, it's like so slimy. So I'm just going to, take all this slime. I'm gonna cut it in kind of like thin. Oh yeah, like that. Like you can see like the thin amount. And I'm going to just put it in this little bowl. Oh, this is just disgusting right now. I'm gonna start mashing up all this aloe vera. Look at that. This actually worked really well to mash it up. Now what we're gonna do, we wanna get rid of some of our old skincare products. So some of our old skincare products that we love so much, we are actually going to put them inside of this mask. So I'm gonna try to recreate some of the ingredients that are inside of the Thirst Trap mask. So aloe vera, we got that. We got hollyhock rose. So I'm just gonna put a little rose oil in it. I'm actually gonna use this rose serum that I have. So I'm gonna put a couple squirts of this in there. It also has sodium hyaluronate, which is basically hyaluronic acid. So I'm just gonna take one of my hyaluronic acids that I love. Okay, so it's actually mixing really nice. I wish I had something with niacinamide. Niacinamide is so great for like kind of contracting your vessels and also making sure your skin looks really plumped. And you can totally add more serums in if you want. You can see the mixture looks a little weird. It doesn't look very sexy, I'll be honest. But that's totally fine. Okay, I'm just gonna paint it on my face. I'm gonna now take a Thirst Trap mask and I'm gonna put it on the other side. We're gonna really test to see how this goes. So you can see this is the gauze. I really don't wanna cut this in half, but I'm going to and use it on the other half, and then I'm just gonna use it. Maybe I'll just fold it over. We don't wanna cut a mask, right? That's not working. Maybe I can actually just take the moisture on it. Guys, look at that. Like I know a lot of sheet masks have a lot of moisture, but this one is just like insane. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm actually just gonna cut this in half. Okay, so I cut this in half. You hear that? It's so slimy. You definitely want to cover this because I think that's part of the benefit also of using the Thirst Trap mask. Like I'm covering it so it's sealing the area. Like even if you use like saran wrap or something, just don't like saran wrap your whole face. Yeah, I'm gonna give this like another like 10 minutes on each side, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take both sides off. I'm just gonna start first with this side. I'm just gonna pinch the chunks off. It was very slimy because I don't have a blender at the moment. I think if I had a blender, it would actually be okay. Both masks were really, really nice, and both of them kind of like soothed my skin. I think aloe vera on its own is just incredible for the skin. Of course, I prefer a made mask that's really easy to use, but I would definitely do the DIY again, and I would make my own ingredients and I would try my own things. Both of them are great. You can see my skin on this side. You can see my skin on this side. They both look like really hydrated. This mask, the Thirst Trap, is like made to like not necessarily wipe off, so I feel like my skin is soaking up the extra moisture, where this one you kind of do have to wipe it all off. But you know, at any rate, like my skin does feel really soothed and really calm, and it feels amazing. I'm just gonna add a little hydration to both sides as well, just because I think you should really follow up that with the next steps. So I'm just gonna add a little hydration. Because the slime is like so slimy, I really did have to like rub it all off. For our Thirst Trap mask, you don't necessarily need to follow up with the hydration, but that's because it's made to be used like on the go and everything like that. But now you can see, like, after I hydrate, oh my god, my skin looks so much better. It actually looks like the redness has calmed down on both sides. You can definitely see that. In case you were able to catch our Thirst Trap mask and you were able to get it, I hope you guys love it, because honestly, like, there's like, to me, as far as the hydration mask, it's second to none. But in case you were not able to get it, or in case it was like just not something that you want to invest in right now, hopefully this DIY mask will give you like a really great and amazing alternative to calming your skin, to hydration. So I hope you guys are doing the most with all your products right now. Like, every time I drink green tea, I'm actually keeping the bags and I'm just like putting them in the fridge, and then I'm just like using my eyes like later on. Like, they're just, it's the best thing ever. And no, I did not get that from that. This is a mosquito bite, legit mosquito bite. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are doing really well and taking care of yourselves and being really careful and doing your best to stay optimistic. I know it's been tough, and some days have been tougher than others, and you know, with everything going on, it's been a lot for everyone. So I love you guys so much. I'm sending you guys so much love, so much positivity, and I'll talk to you guys so soon.